Welcome to Coin Explorer, the channel where every coin tells a story, and every story might just change the way you see pocket change forever. Today, we're diving into one of the most overlooked pieces of American currency, a coin that millions of people walk past every day, not knowing it could be hiding incredible secrets. The 1995 Jefferson Nickel, the 5-cent coin from the United States. At first glance, it looks ordinary, but under the surface, in the rarest of conditions and with the right features, this coin has been quietly turning heads among serious collectors, with some editions believed to be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Let's dive deep into the mystery of this seemingly simple coin. And by the end of this video, you might find yourself checking every single nickel you come across. Let's begin with the history. The Jefferson Nickel has been part of American coinage since 1938. Replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin's obverse has retained Jefferson's image for decades, becoming a familiar sight in American pockets. By the year 1995, the design hadn't changed significantly, but subtle minting variations and conditions began to make certain coins from this year stand out. In 1995, the Jefferson Nickel was produced in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S for proof coins. While millions were struck, 594 million in Philadelphia and over 776 million in Denver, not all coins are created equal. That's where things get interesting. The obverse of the 1995 Jefferson Nickel displays Jefferson's left-facing profile. Along the left rim is the phrase, "In God We Trust," and along the right you'll find Liberty, followed by the date, 1995, and the mint mark. Jefferson's portrait is sharp, dignified, and classical. But here's the twist. Certain die varieties, such as doubled dies, misaligned strikes, and weak-edge lettering, can dramatically increase a coin's appeal and value. On the reverse side, the design showcases Jefferson's estate, Monticello, a neoclassical mansion located in Virginia. The word Monticello sits directly beneath the image of the structure. Above it is the famous motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. Below Monticello are the words 5 cents and the issuing country, United States of America. Now, let's talk rarity. Most 1995 nickels aren't rare, but some specific ones are. For instance, coins that exhibit full steps FS on Monticello, meaning the stairs at the base of the building are sharply struck and clearly visible, are highly sought after. A full steps 1995-D or 1995-P Jefferson Nickel in mint condition can sell for far more than face value. Even more valuable are those nickels with minting errors. These include Doubled Die Obverse, DDO, where letters and numbers appear slightly doubled. This subtle error is like gold to collectors. Off-center strikes, where the coin's design isn't properly centered, leaving a crescent-shaped blank area on the coin. Clipped planchets, where a piece of the coin's edge is missing due to a minting flaw. Die cracks or cuds, where the metal flows into a cracked or damaged die, leaving raised lines or blobs on the coin. Some examples of these error coins have sold at auctions for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition and rarity. Let's talk numbers, but keep in mind, these are not guaranteed values. A normal circulated 1995 Jefferson Nickel might only be worth 5 cents. But if you find one in MS67 or higher condition with full steps, or with a unique error like a DDO, the value can skyrocket. Some of these coins have been reported to fetch over $1,500 or more at auction. That's a 29,900% increase over face value. Imagine that, a single 5-cent coin suddenly becoming a potential treasure. So why are these coins so valuable? It's a mix of rarity, condition, and demand. In the world of numismatics, the study and collection of currency, the 1995 Jefferson Nickel represents a sweet spot. Not too old to be inaccessible, but old enough to have developed collectible value, especially in top condition. The scarcity of perfect full steps coins makes them particularly attractive. Combined with error varieties, these coins are now featured in professional grading registries and tracked by collectors worldwide. Let's now talk about coin grading, because this can make or break the value of your 1995 nickel. Coins are graded on a 70-point scale developed by the Sheldon system. A grade of MS-60 means mint state, but only just uncirculated. MS-70 is a perfect, flawless coin. Most valuable Jefferson nickels from 1995 are found in MS-65 to MS-68, especially those with full steps. Grading also considers the coin's luster, strike quality, surface marks, and overall eye appeal. That's why two coins from the same year, even the same mint, can differ in value dramatically. If you believe you've got a high-grade coin or an error coin, it's worth getting it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. Now let's dive deeper into a real-life example. A 1995 D Jefferson nickel with full steps and certified MS-67 by PCGS once sold for nearly $1,800. What made it so valuable? The full steps designation, pristine condition, and strong demand. Similarly, 1995 P nickels with striking errors and high grades have broken the $1,000 mark at major coin auctions. And what about proof coins? In 1995, the San Francisco Mint struck proof Jefferson nickels, bearing the S Mint mark. These coins were made using specially polished dies on high-quality planchets, resulting in mirror-like surfaces. While proof coins are generally not circulated, a flawless proof can still attract collectors and carry impressive value, especially if it's still in its original government packaging. You might be wondering, how can I tell if my nickel is valuable? Great question. Here's a checklist. Does the coin show full steps on Monticello? Is the strike unusually sharp and free of scratches? Is there any doubling on letters or numbers? Is the design off-center, or does the edge look clipped? What's the coin's mint mark? P, D, or S? If you answered yes to any of the above, you might just be holding a sleeper treasure. Let's also bust a myth. Age alone does not make a coin valuable. What truly adds value is a combination of rarity, condition, and uniqueness. And the 1995 Jefferson nickel checks all the right boxes, especially for those with errors or high grades. Interestingly, many coin collectors have only recently begun to pay serious attention to 1990s coins. Previously considered too new, these coins are now entering the age bracket where numismatic value begins to rise. And that's putting the 1995 nickel squarely in the spotlight. Collectors are now revisiting their old change jars, searching for overlooked gems. At Coin Explorer, we always remind our viewers, don't underestimate what's hiding in plain sight. What may seem like a common coin could actually be a valuable and rare specimen waiting to be discovered. And that's exactly what makes the 1995 Jefferson nickel so exciting. The best part? You don't need to be a professional to start. With a magnifying glass, a basic understanding of what to look for, and a bit of curiosity, you could start uncovering treasures right in your own home. And who knows, that one nickel sitting in your drawer could be the start of your coin collecting journey, or a surprising payday. So, next time you get change at the store, take a second look. The humble 1995 Jefferson nickel might not scream rarity at first glance, but under the right circumstances, it can turn into something truly extraordinary. Thanks for watching Coin Explorer, your trusted destination for discovering the incredible stories behind the coins we take for granted. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1995 Jefferson nickel, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. And remember, every coin has a tale, and some are worth a lot more than you'd expect. Keep exploring, keep collecting, and who knows? The next coin you find might just be the one to change your life. This is Coin Explorer, signing off.